Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm about to make a deck profile about Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. It's my first time making a deck profile, and I've been trying to make a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck very competitive, and that's the best build I could come up with. So please feel free to leave me a comment, tell me exactly what you think, okay? So let's get started though. First off, we have the three Blue Eyes White Dragon. Next we have Darkstorm Dragon. I really love that card, and I run that because I run Finish Chain, then what's its name? Call, and also Vanities, and he just heavy storms though. And also I can easily make a Jurize whenever it's in a graveyard because it's also a normal monster. It's also a normal monster while in a graveyard. Next we have one red MD, and then we have two white stones. A lot of people a lot of people play three white stones, but I just played two, and you'll see why. One flame veil, one keeper of the shrine. I'm telling you, like every time I play somebody, every time I play someone and keeper of the shrine just pops up, they just hit that card though. And one thing I love doing too is when I go Black Rose, using keeper of the shrine as a material, I bomb the field, and then hey, I still special summon Keeper of the Shrine because Black Rose also destroy itself, and so I wipe out. I just wipe out the entire board, and I get a Keeper of the Shrine on the field though, knowing that next turn on my next turn I can just sacrifice that for Red Metal or Blue Eyes or Darkstorm, anything though. Next we have the Breed Dragon. The Breed Dragon, I do a lot with that one card. Sometimes sometimes I have nothing. I only got a Blue Eyes in my grave, so I just normal summon the Red Dragon. With that effect, I bring the Keeper of the Shrine right back from the graveyard and overlay for Queen Dragon the Jin. Detach Keeper of the Shrine, just in case they have something to stop Queen Dragon. I just detach Keeper of the Shrine and bring a Blue Eyes White Dragon right back from the grave, and I can do so much stuff with that. Also, if I already got Queen Dragon the Jin on the field, I can just normal summon the Red Dragon, bring a White Stone right back, detach with Queen, the special summon the Blue Eyes, and I just synchro summon for Azure Eyes. So not only can my dragon survive any destruction effect, they cannot be targeted by card effect either, and my dragons cannot even die by battle because of Queen Dragon the Jin. So I got a lock. Next we have one Kidmodo Dragon. So you got to keep in mind that we run a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, so most of the time our hands gonna feel heavy. So I run Kidmodo Dragon just to avoid the stack, and that's one reason. And I run Kidmodo Dragon for some multiple reasons too, because I can use Kidmodo Dragon as a discarding card effect just to disrupt anything they try to do on their turn, and on top of that, I still get a special summon. That's another reason. And third reason, I just set Kimodo past turn. They attack. Oh, sure. You know what? You just attack a cute dragon, so you're just gonna call the big brother out. So that's another story. And then another thing I do is I also run Divine Dragon Apocalypse. So Divine Dragon Apocalypse is a monster reincarnation for dragons. I ditch Kimodo Dragon to bring back especially red metal from the graveyard to my hand, and then using Kimodo effect, special summon red metal. In red metal's effect though, special summon any dragon either from my grave or my hand. So most of the time, I just special summon from the grave. So Kimodo Dragon is a great card, and especially with the Breed Dragon, if Kimodo Dragon is already in the grave, I normal summon the Breed Dragon, bring in the Kimodo right back from the graveyard, single summon for Black Rose, bomb the field, and then I get a dragon from my hand to the field though, thanks to Kimodo Dragon's effect. Next we have one Bright Star Dragon. Bright Star Dragon is only there for Maiden, and I only run one. A lot of people run two. I know exactly why, but I'm trying to limit my my combo cards. So I only run one one Bright Star Dragon and two Maidens, and I'll show you why later. Next we have the one Dragon Divine, the one Divine Dragon Apocalypse. Sorry, which is the monster reincarnation for dragons. I love that card a lot A lot of times, I just run out of plays, or like they just I mean, I'm just out of options. All of my cards, on my dragon cards, are in the graveyard, and I just top deck Divine Dragon Apocalypse. So ditch your card I don't even need. Bring my red metal back, and I get to redo my combos. Next, we have two Maiden. Two Maiden. Well, we already know what Maiden does. Then we have one Ghost Ogre. Vanity is still a thing, and a lot of people they use their monster just to trigger their effect. So I don't mind. You activate the monster effect, cool. And you got a Vanity face up. I'll be okay. You know what? I'm just gonna discard Ghost Ogre from my hand. Destroy your monster, sure. Your effect still goes off. But hey, Vanity's gone now. It's no longer a problem. And another thing I like, I can do also, is when I have Keeper of the Shrine face up on the field, I just normal summon Ghost Ogre, synchro summon for Black Rose. Yes, I do that. Bomb the field, and I still get my Keeper of the Shrine right back. So Ghost Ogre's pretty good. It's a very good card. And then next we have these guys. Two Ice Hands and two Fire Hands. So we already know what those cards do. We know what they do. They floaters. One gets pop, searches out for the other one, pop spell or pop a monster, and searches out for the other guy. And that's why I run two Maiden and one Bright Star Dragon. Is for monster space. And that's it for the monster lineup. Moving on to the spells. 3 Dragon Shrine. 3 Trade-ins, sorry. It's for the draw power. 3 Dragon Shrines. I love dumping my dragons to the graveyard so I can bring them all back. 1 Foolish. 1 for 1. 1 for 1, I get to search for my Maiden, Whitestone, or Flamevale Guard, so it just depends on the kind of situation I'm facing. 1 book. Only 1 MST. Why I run 1 MST? Because I already got the hands. And 1 Soul Charge. Moving on to the traps. 1 call. 1 call, well, like I said, I love dumping my dragons to the graveyard, so 1 call. 1 TT. 1 Compose. 1 Bottomless. These are the staples. 1 Ring. 1 Phoenix Chain. A lot of people play 2. I play 1, and I'll show you why right now. 1 Divine Wrath. Phoenix Chain is only there, for monster I can reach on the field. Also Maiden in Divine Wrath. You just negate monster card effect from anywhere though. Graveyard, hand effect, anywhere. So I run 1 Divine Wrath. 1 Solemn Scolding. Sure, that card is like Solemn Judgment, but it's on crack. I pay 3,000 life points to negate anything and everything. A lot of people call me crazy on this one, but like I love Solemn Scolding. But one drawback is it has to be the only face down trap card you have. But most of the time, my trap cards, like you saw, they just changeable trap cards. So Solemn Scolding, most of the time, you won't be dead face down. I always find a way to activate Solemn Scolding. And at last, 1 Vanities. And that's it for the main deck. It's a 40 card main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. 1 Samsara. Samsara is a monster reborn. He's just a monster reborn. Whenever Samsara dies, and he has to be destroyed by my opponent's hands. So he dies, I just bring any monster right back from the graveyard on my side on the field though. So most of the time I just bring back my red metal. Most of the time. And also I just crash my Samsara on purpose just to bring some back. But it's a pretty good card. 1 Armades. Yang Zhang, BA, Shaddolls. 1 Black Rose. 1 Clearwing. 1 Michael. And the single version of my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. Of my Blue Eyes White Dragon. 3 Azurize. What I love doing is I'm gonna show you a little bit later. I'm gonna show you like a nice combo with this card. One Trident Dragon for TK. I can't even target my own maiden whenever Trident Dragon is summoned, is single summon. Because what he does is, whenever it's single summon, I target up to 2 cards I have on the field and destroy both. So most of the time I just target my own maiden and another dead card I have, destroy both. And for each card that I destroyed, he gets attacked 1 more time. So I destroyed 2 cards, he gets 2 more attack. And by the way, maiden got targeted though, I get a Blue Eyes and I get a Trident Dragon who can attack 3 times. GG. 1 Star Eater and 1 Arc. 1 Queen Dragon the Djinn. 1 Felgrand. I love detaching a Blue Eyes and target my own maiden so that I can get that same Blue Eyes I just detached. And you just single summon for Azurize if you want to. Or just leave the maiden alone. It's up to you. But it's a pretty nice combo with maiden though. 1 Heliopolis. And remember when I just said, oh, there's a combo I was going to show you with Azurize in this card? So let's just say I got red metal and 1 Azurize, right? So Azurize bring a Blue Eyes White Dragon back. With Heliopolis, I detach, sack Azurize, and my Blue Eyes to pop 2 cards they have. Now red metal brings Azurize right back, which offers the dragon protection because the dragon was special summon. So Azurize protects itself, protects Heliopolis, and protects red metal. So you swing. They still can't do anything to your board though. On your next turn, Azurize bring a Blue Eyes right back. With Heliopolis effect now, you detach, sacrifice Azurize again, and sacrifice the Blue Eyes again, and pop 2 more cards they have. And with red metal's effect, you bring Azurize right back. So dragon protection again, you swing. Basically, it's already gonna be game. And one Tachyon. Tachyon because you just Tachyon. And also I get to negate every monster card effect on the field though. And that's it for the entire deck. So I hope you guys liked the video. Tell me exactly what you think about it. And with that Blue Eyes White Dragon deck, I was able to beat your Senjus a couple of times. Because once you make Azurize, your Senjus cannot do anything about it. Because Combo 1 just gotta target your monster, but hey, Azurize says you cannot target dragons. So basically you just fly back to your hand. I was able to beat your Senjus with it. I was able to beat Cleese 1 time with it. And I beat Satella Knights. And I gave Cosmo a hard time in that Cyframe deck. Yeah, I was playing against Cyframes online 1 time, and I beat the deck though. The guy was very salty because the only reason why I was able to beat the deck is because I had to side. I had to use my side deck, and in my side deck I run Koakimir with Drago, and Drago says, you know what, no light and dark can be special summoned. So I just normal summon Drago, and Side just look at me and they just cool. So I hope you guys like the video, and please leave your comment. I see you later.